Taxes. Paying for civilization. Look, nobody taxes. It's like finding out your favorite band's music is funding a dictator's birthday party. But here's the thing. Taxes pay for the stuff that keeps society from collapsing like a poorly built bridge. Think about it. Roads, schools, hospitals, all that good stuff needs cash. Taxes are the way we, as a collective, chip in to keep the lights on, both literally and metaphorically. Sure, some might argue for lower taxes, but then who pays for the firefighters? Do we start a GoFundMe every time there's a fire? Donate now, and we'll put out the flames in the living room, but the kitchen's on you. The point is, taxes are the price we pay for a functioning society. Nobody loves paying them, but without them, we're all sitting in the dark, hoping we don't get sick. The squeeze higher taxes and your wallet. All right, let's talk about what happens when the government decides it needs a bigger slice of the pie. Higher taxes mean less money in your pocket. That's just math, folks. And less money in your pocket means less money to spend on things you might actually enjoy, like avocado toast or a weekend getaway that isn't to your in-laws. This can have a ripple effect on the economy. Less consumer spending means businesses make less money, potentially leading to job losses or, God forbid, a shortage of artisanal pickle shops. Investors also get jittery when taxes go up. They might be less likely to invest in new businesses or expand existing ones, putting a damper on economic growth. Now, before you grab your pitchforks and march on the Capitol, remember, it's not always doom and gloom. There are situations where higher taxes can actually be a good thing. Stay tuned. The flip side, when taxes fuel the engine, here's where things get interesting. Taxes pay for essential services that can boost the economy. Better roads mean efficient transport of goods and services. A better educated workforce is more productive. A healthy population is more productive and less likely to drain healthcare resources. Look at countries like Norway or Sweden. They have higher tax rates, but also robust public services and strong economies. It's not just about how much you tax, but how you spend that tax revenue. Invest wisely, and you create a more prosperous society.
When it comes to taxes and their impact on the economy, economists argue about everything. Supply-siders believe lower taxes are key to economic growth. They argue lower taxes boost investment, job creation, and revenue.
Keynesians argue government spending, financed by taxes, stimulates demand. They point to the New Deal as an example.
The truth is, there's no easy answer. The impact of taxes on economic growth is complex and depends on many factors. Let's take a trip around the world and look at some real-world examples. Sweden, as we mentioned earlier, has high taxes and a thriving economy. They invest heavily in education, healthcare, and social welfare programs, which many argue contribute to their economic success. Then you have a country like Ireland, which has relatively low corporate tax rates and has attracted significant foreign investment. This has led to job creation and economic growth. However, critics argue that Ireland's low corporate tax rates come at the expense of other countries, and that they don't necessarily benefit all Irish citizens equally. And then there's the United States, a country with a complex and often contentious tax system. The US has lower taxes than many European countries, but it also has higher levels of income inequality and a less comprehensive social safety net. The point is, there's no one-size-fits-all approach to taxation. What works in one country may not work in another. So, what's the answer? Is it higher taxes or lower taxes? Well, like most things in life, it's complicated. The reality is that there's no magic tax rate that guarantees economic growth. It's all about finding the right balance for each individual economy. Governments need to find a way to generate enough revenue to fund essential services without stifling economic growth. This means carefully considering the impact of tax policies on businesses, investors, and consumers. It also means ensuring that tax revenue is used efficiently and effectively. Ultimately, the key to success lies in finding a sustainable approach to taxation, one that supports both a strong economy and a just society. And that, my friends, is a challenge that will continue to vex policymakers and economists for years to come. But hey, at least it's more interesting than watching paint dry, right?